like a little girl.
She looks like a little girl. She's 32 years old, and when you go to Holy Cross, you have to wear their uniform. But that's okay. It's all right. So we're going off to SM. We've got to go pay the rent. Then we're going to go down and get Annie in for her exam. So she's ready. So today, exam starts at 3, finishes at 9, 6 hours. Cinnabon, SM Langan. We just had some lunch.
With the little girl.
Yeah, with the little girl. There we go. People are looking at me because Annie looks about 18 years old. So it feels a little bit uncomfortable as you're walking around. So Cinnabon, what do they have? Sticky, sweet, chocolate, gooey, creamy cheesy, biscuity, coffee. Oh, you can have all of this. It's all good for your heart. Right, okay, so I've just been down to pay the rent today at BDO. Some of the things you have to put up with at BDO, I find infuriating. So you used to go in and there used to be a machine and you press the button and it gave you a number. And then when they called your number out, you went to the till, you gave them your deposit slip, and then you turned around and gave them the money, and then they gave you a receipt back. That was great, no problem at all. That's really, really simple. Now BDO have these electric machines that are on the right hand side, these little TV screens, which I can't read because the writing's too small. So I asked the security guard today, you're going to like this, can you help me? He turns around and says, no, you have to go and speak to the assistant behind the glass. Okay, so I walk over to the assistant behind the glass, and the assistant that's sitting down here on all of them, there's about 8 or 9 there. The woman turns around and tells me to wait. So I wait 5 minutes, and then she turns around and she finishes what she's doing, and then she asks, how can I help? I said, well, I need help with the machine because I cannot see the machine because the writing is too small. And she then turned around and called over a friend of hers from the other side, and this woman turned around and waved me over and then asked me to wait. So while I was waiting, other people were going into these 3 machines, and I didn't know which 3 machines because I can't read the writing because it's too small above the machines because of my myopia. So there's an office there, so I go and see the office, and the woman in the office turns around and says she's doing BDO Light. Still works for BDO, but she's doing BDO Light. She then turns around and sends me back to the girl on the till that I first went to see, who then turned around and sent me to the girl in the queue, who then turned around and helped me. And the first question she turned around and said to me was, what's the account number? I said, well, I can't see it, it's here. Oh, we're not allowed to read the account number. Okay, so we have a impasse now. I can't read the number on the paper. She's not allowed to read the number and put it into the till because that's the BDO policy. I understand that. So how do you turn around and get to paying money into somebody else's account? Now you have to put in the number like this into the electronic till. Well, I can't see that, and the girl doesn't want to help. Yeah, they've got a lovely big sign in BDO. It says here we find ways. Yeah, they find ways to put up barriers and make it very difficult to pay money into a bank. So the woman turned around and put in the money, and then she put in the account after Annie came over. And then the girl turned around and said to me, can you, is this right, this number? I said, what don't you understand about I can't see the number to verify whether it's the right number? Now, maybe that's my problem. I don't know. But the bank wants the money paid into a BDO bank account, but they make it very, very difficult for you to turn around and do that. All I want, and it's been going on for the last 4 years, get the little number, go to the priority till, give the money to the girl, she fills out the receipt. Not allowed to do that anymore. All of that has changed. Yeah. So I go and speak to the bank manageress. Yeah. So a nice lady until she started getting grumpy and raising her voice.
Explain the same thing.
Yeah, and I explained the same thing, and
Answer the same thing.
and she turned around and said, "Well, we're not allowed to help you put your bank account details into the machine." So I said to the woman, I turned around and said, "If I can't see the machine to put my number in, how do I get the money, my account number that I'm paying into your bank?" Your bank has a system that works for a lot of people, but people that impaired vision, it doesn't work for them, does it? She couldn't get that. I want to pay the money into a BDO account. I'm not allowed to give you the number of the bank account. You'll assist me. How do they assist me? Well, they'll read the number out. What's the point of that? That goes against what you're trying to tell me, that they can't help by reading the number. But the girl will press the number in. So I just had like 45 minutes of hell in BDO. So yeah, it ain't going to get any better at BDO. Yeah. So the manageress still didn't understand it. And when they were calling my number, 016, to go to the till to make the payment, the till operator turned around. The first question is, she said, "What's the bank account number and what account is it being paid into?" Well, it's all on the deposit slip, because the little slip that they give you out of the machine doesn't put names. It just gives you the account number, so you have to tell them the name. So anybody listening can hear the number. What? Whoever invented that? But anyway, so I went to 6 people, including the manager. I got the payment in, but I only got the payment in from priority lane 1, and the girl helped. Yeah? So patience is what you need. Now Annie wanted some money, so she went to 3 BDO machines today.
No money.
What, darling?
No money.
No money in the BDO cash machines in SM.
So all the people ended up queuing
So
the ATM outside the bank.
yeah, so BDO, your bank ain't clever, and you got no money in your card machines, in your ATMs. How are you expected to make any money at all? Well, maybe you don't have any money. That's why you're not turning around and letting people fill up your ATM machines. But Land Bank has money, PNB has money, Metro Bank has money, so all those machines are busy, but BDO, no money. But that's my gripe of the day. So Annie's having this is snacks for Annie for her exam this afternoon. There we go. And this is snacks for Annie for her exam this afternoon. And this is mine, but Annie's already started to eat mine, and I have my coffee. So little bad boy over here. We're walking around the mall today, and I am getting a lot of people looking at me because Annie looks so young, and they think that I'm a foreigner taking advantage of a schoolgirl. I feel such a bloody perv today. I just have to deal with it. But yeah, I'm the perv in Davao today. I just don't believe this. Christ. Anyway, we're out. Annie's got a school uniform on. She's going for her exam. She thinks it's funny. I feel intimidated. But anyway, enjoy, guys. Like, share, subscribe.